All right, so you have decided to become a coach, and that's a great choice. Now, let's dive into the actual steps you'll need to take to make that dream a reality. And spoiler alert, it's not as complicated as you think. I'm going to break this down into easy to follow steps, so by the end, you'll know exactly how to get started as a coach. And don't worry, we'll keep it simple, fun, and very doable, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Step number one. Choose your coaching niche. Of course, first things first, you will need to choose what you will be coaching. Now, you don't need to be some superhero expert. No one expects you to wear a cape, but you do need to choose something that you are passionate about, or at least willing to learn a lot about. Now ask yourself, what do you love doing? What do people always ask you for advice on? And what's that one topic maybe you could talk about for hours without getting tired? That's a pretty good clue. Maybe it's fitness, personal development, or even helping people organize their life. If you don't know that yet, that's also just fine. If you are unsure about it, that's okay. In the end, you might switch back and forth between different options, but the key is to choose something and test it. Step number two, figure out if people will pay for it. Next, it's time for a reality check. You've got this passion or skill, but is it something people will actually pay for? You could coach people on how to stack cheese slices perfectly, but let's be real, unless you are dealing with a lot of cheese enthusiasts, that might be a tough sell. So look for a pain point, something people struggle with and want a solution for. And remember, the bigger the pain, the more people are willing to pay. If you can help someone, for instance, save $5,000, they will happily pay you $1,000 for that. But if you are teaching someone how to bake maybe the perfect banana bread, they might pay less, unless it's a really good banana bread, of course. So figure out if your passion solves a real problem. And sometimes you don't know that, and that's okay, because we will test it. Step number three, test your idea. Once you have an idea of what you want to coach and you are fairly sure people will pay for it, the next step is to test it out. Now, don't overthink this part. We will just dive in. This is what you do, okay? You have no business yet, you have no audience, which is fine. Start small. First, let people in your network know that you have decided to help people with this. Then, offer free sessions or beta coaching to a few people and get feedback. And the way you reach out to people is like non-clingy or salesy. It is, listen to this, helpful. That is the key. You are not selling anything, you are helping and educating. Okay, now check. Are they getting results with what you are giving them? Are they finding value in what you are offering? And if so, you're on the right track. You might even turn those people that you help for free into paying customers. This testing helps you refine your approach without any pressure. You will figure out what works and what doesn't, and what people are actually willing to pay for. Now make sure you do not give up until you have actually tested it, okay? And one person is usually not enough. You have to decide and follow through with this. Because, you might hit gold. If not, you go back to the drawing board and do it again. But Eric, that's a lot of work. Well, yes. I mean, everybody wants something rewarding and successful, but not a lot want the path towards it, if that makes sense. Yes, it is work. But if you want something like this, you do it. And you try to change your frame of mind and see it more as an adventure instead of work. Step number four, let's go into that. Create your content now and build trust. Now that you have your coaching niche and some feedback and you see the potential, it's time to start creating content. Now, why is that? This is because content builds trust. And if people can see what you are about, what you teach, and how you help others, they are way more likely to work with you. But please don't panic, okay? This doesn't mean you have to become a YouTube sensation overnight. You just start small. Share tips on social media, write blog posts, or record short videos. The goal here is to get your message out there and show people you know your stuff. And the bonus is, content really helps potential clients warm up to you before they even meet you. Now, sure, there are plenty of advanced strategies here, and I will address those in a different video, but as a foundation, just share who you are, and with every piece of content, think about your audience. How is what you are sharing helpful to others, okay? Now, step number five, make it easy for people to work with you. So when they see you, of course, this is crucial, don't make people jump through hoops to hire you. You need to have a clear offer. What are they getting? How long is it? What's the price? Spell it out so it's super easy for someone to say, yes, I want that. People are busy. They don't want to solve a mystery just to figure out what you offer. So make your process as smooth as possible. I know that creating a good offer is hard, but it's okay to make mistakes. And I'll also address offers in a different video, but just find out if people are willing to pay for what you offer. And then step number 6, this is basically the final step, just start. Seriously. The final step, I cannot stress this enough, is to just start. A lot of people get stuck in the I'm not ready phase or thinking about it phase. But here's the truth. You will never feel 100% ready. So why not just start now? You can always refine your process as you go. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. So I don't want you to end up later when you're old and regretting not to have taken this step, okay? Remember, every great coach started exactly where you are, wondering if they are good enough, if they can really make it work. The only difference is they took the leap. And now it's your turn. So there you have it. Easy steps to becoming a coach. It's simpler than you think. If you have the passion, you have the drive, now you have the steps. So what are you waiting for? Go out there, start helping people. And before you know it, you could be running your own coaching business. Now, if you want more tips or need some extra help, check out the links below. And as always, I want to thank you for watching and see you in the next one.